Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well. Before we dive into today's video, as always, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. In today's video, we're here to bring you an update on all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. This, of course, includes a match reaction to our draw against Arsenal yesterday. We'll be discussing what this result means, standout performers, and other related topics. Plus, we'll talk about why Liverpool fans are buzzing after something surprising happened in the Liverpool camp. As mentioned, we'll go over a few other bits within the space, but the main focus is the Arsenal game from yesterday. Coming down to the Emirates, it really feels like every match is labelled our big test of the season. Slot even commented on this himself. Apparently, this was our first big test, despite us already facing and beating teams like AC Milan, Chelsea, Manchester United, and others who are doing well in the Premier League. There's been this constant narrative downplaying Liverpool's success. Slot rightly pointed out that he was told before arriving in the Premier League that every game is tough, as the English media often claims. Yet, it seems there's always an agenda. Liverpool haven't supposedly faced anyone strong yet. Now we're being told that we still haven't faced any real challenge until we play Manchester City. But anyway, we went up against an Arsenal side considered title contenders, playing away from home. Our record against Arsenal is actually quite good, if we're honest. In fact, I think we were the last team to beat them there, back in January in the FA Cup. As for the performance itself, it was all right. The first half was quite poor, but we managed to fight back twice and earn a point. I see it as a point earned rather than 2 points dropped. Dominic Szoboszlai's impact off the bench in the second half was game-changing, no doubt about it. Overall, I'm content with the result. Sometimes in a season, you encounter games where a point is more valuable than it might seem, and I think this was one of those cases. Considering Arsenal's current strength and the fact we played away, it's a solid point. No complaints from me as a fan. There were some standout performers, with many fans being particularly impressed by Ibrahima Konate. There's a lot of praise circulating, with people saying he's Liverpool's best player so far this season. Absolutely fantastic, and that's exactly what fans have been saying. Many felt that Konate was easily Liverpool's standout player in the 2-2 draw against Arsenal. However, there was some concern about Andy Robertson's form, with fans noting he looked a bit off and wasn't as sharp as usual. Konate, on the other hand, showed his value by using his speed and strength to extinguish threats all over the pitch, proving once again just how crucial he is when fully fit. The Frenchman received high praise across the board, with Liverpool Echo calling him Liverpool's most impressive player. This is Anfield commended him as solid and consistent throughout, and it's clear fans are genuinely impressed by Konate, not just from this match but his performances this season overall. In fact, we did an in-depth analysis of Konate's season so far over on our sister channel, Panenka, and it's clear why Liverpool fans are thrilled with his impact this year. Dominic Szoboszlai was another game-changer. I've been advocating for Curtis Jones to start alongside him, but not in place of Szoboszlai. Ideally, we need the full midfield trio of McAllister, Gravenberch, and Szoboszlai, adding Jones when possible. The second half really showed what Dominic brings to the team, and his introduction was pivotal. Another great moment was seeing Virgil van Dijk respond to Arsenal fans. Arsenal supporters are known for being vocal, especially on social media, and leading up to the game, they were talking as if they were experiencing a serious injury crisis like Liverpool's early 2024 season. In reality, they were missing two regular players, Martin Degaard and Ricardo Kaiforai, plus Saliba due to suspension, with Saka and Timber both recovering to start despite doubts. Post-match, Van Dijk addressed this in an interview, mentioning how overblown the Arsenal injury narrative had been, especially as Liverpool were also missing key players, including Alisson and Diogo Jota. He remarked on the perception shift as soon as Gabriel went off injured, as if Arsenal had suddenly faced insurmountable odds. Van Dijk's response highlighted Liverpool's resilience, given they managed to equalize twice, despite having challenges of their own. It was satisfying to see Van Dijk call this out, especially considering the relentless narratives Liverpool face when we were fielding youngsters in the Carabao Cup final. So yes, Arsenal missing 2 players and having a suspension is hardly an injury crisis. I thoroughly enjoyed hearing that from Arsenal fans this week. Excuse my language, but it was something, wasn't it? That's all for the Arsenal game. I genuinely see it as a point gained, personally, and I'm content with that reflection. As for the league standings, we're currently sitting second, with Manchester City overtaking us. People say we haven't played anyone significant yet, but the same could be said for City, who still have their challenges ahead. It'll be interesting to see how they fare against Bournemouth next weekend, especially away from home. For Liverpool, we'll get our chance to face City on the 1st of December, so we'll certainly see where we stand at that point. Next up for us, though, is back-to-back games against Brighton, first in the League Cup, then in the Premier League. After that, we face Aston Villa in the Champions League, and, unfortunately, another international break looms. That's all for now, Reds. As always, share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, hit the like button, and subscribe to stay updated on all things Liverpool. Until next time, take care.